Hey, in today's workout, we're tackling one of the most important tools in your guitar playing arsenal, the Pentatonic Box. This scale is simple, versatile, and completely movable, which is why it's everybody's favorite. So go grab your guitar and just do what I do. So far, all of the pentatonic scale shapes we've learned have been a G pentatonic scale, mostly because I've been trying to keep things relatively simple, and it's probably one of the most common keys people play in. But the key that's possibly even more popular is the key of C. So let's build a C pentatonic loaf like we've done with the G pentatonic. To make a pentatonic scale, we gotta find our root note, which is C, and I'm just gonna do this one on the second string and the first fret because it gives us a lot of room. So after we play our root note, we skip a fret, then we skip a fret, then we skip 2 frets, we skip a fret, then we skip 2 frets, and that's it. And we end up with the notes C, D, E, G, A, and then another C. Now if I put a dot over each of those notes on the other 5 strings, it looks like this, which might look different than the G pentatonic loaf, but look, here's the little pentatonic shape, here's the stacked pentatonic shape, and here's the open pentatonic shape. Kinda. It is the same shape, but there aren't any open strings anymore. You'll have to play each of those notes with a finger, which is actually better because now it's a movable shape. If you look at the G pentatonic loaf next to the C pentatonic loaf, you'll see that it's actually just the same thing moved over 5 frets. And on a guitar, moving this loaf from one set of frets to another frets is how you change the key you're playing in. And FYI, when people talk about what the key of a song is, what they're talking about is which major scale are the chords and the melody built from. So if you wanted to use a pentatonic scale to write some parts to a song or even just improvise over it, you'd need to know what key the song is in, and then you'd need to know what set of frets you need to play these shapes in so that the scales match. I'm just going to give you a handy guide at the end so you don't have to really think about it, so don't worry. Now if you're looking around for some backing tracks, you might notice that some are in major keys, indicated by a capital letter, and then some are in minor keys, which have the little M's next to the capital letter. For music theory reasons that we don't really need to get into right now, just know that every major scale can also be called a minor scale with a different root note, which is usually called the relative minor scale. You can kind of think of it like sharps and flats. If somebody points to this note and asks you what it is, you could say it's A sharp or you could say it's B flat. It's right either way. But if you're playing a certain song or playing a certain scale and somebody asks you what that is, you have to be more specific. It changes depending on the context. So likewise, if somebody gives me this set of notes and asks me what scale it is, I could say C major pentatonic, I could say A minor pentatonic, and it's technically both right. But it starts to matter when you're talking about what the harmonic center of the song is. And a harmonic center just means where all of your notes want to go to sound done, where all the tension resolves. Does it resolve around a C or does it resolve around an A? If you want your song to sound dark and moody, you would want your phrases to resolve on an A, and that would make it sound like A minor pentatonic. But if you wanted it to be more light and upbeat, you would want to end your phrases on a C, and that would make it sound like C major pentatonic. And that brings us to another reason for why this shape is so beloved by many. Not only does it fit very nicely into your hands, but both of those harmonic center notes are on the 6th string, and I guess the 1st string. So if you memorize the notes across the 6th string, it makes it really easy to find the key that you want. For example, if you wanted to play in the key of A, you would need to find the note A on the 6th string. E, F, F sharp, G, G sharp, A. Then the root note for a major pentatonic is under the pinky. So you put your pinky on A, line your fingers up, and now you're playing in the key of A major. But if you wanted to play in the key of A minor, then you would put your pointer finger on A. And now it's A minor. So the note under your pinky is the root note for a major pentatonic, and the note under your pointer finger is the root note for the relative minor pentatonic. And like I said, I'm just going to give you a chart at the end that shows you the frets and the corresponding keys, so don't stress about it too much. All right, let's talk about how to play this shape and get into some of the exercises. The shape is usually called the Pentatonic Box because, well, look at it. But the boxiness is why everybody loves it. That's what makes it easy to play. This shape spans 4 different frets, and we have 4 different fingers, so we're just going to line our 4 fingers up over the frets and use whichever finger is hovering over the fret that we want to use. So we're using fingers 1, 4, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, 4. All right, pause the video, try that out at your own speed a couple times. And when you come back, we're going to play through the scale one time, ending on the root note for the minor key, and then we're going to bump the speed up 10 beats per minute. We're going to do it again, and then we're going to do that until we can get up to 150 beats per minute. If you can't get all the way to 150 yet, that's okay. Accuracy is way more important than speed, but just keep testing yourself over the next week or so until you can get there. All right, here we go. Ready, 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 go. All right, last one. Ready, go. All right, now let's do the same thing backwards, this time ending on the root note for the major pentatonic on our pinky. Then after that, we're going to try something a little more interesting. But first, pause it, try it backwards at your own speed a couple times, and then start when you're ready. Here we go. Ready, go. Ready, go. last one. Ready? Go. All right, nice work. Now we're going to do it forwards and backwards using a rhythm. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. Short, 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 long, long. However, we are going to do hammer-ons and pull-offs for the eighth notes. So when you're going forwards, it's going to be hammer-on, pluck, pluck, hammer-on, pluck, pluck. And then going backwards, you're going to re-hit this note. Pull off, pluck, pluck. Pull off, pluck, pluck. And then ending on the root note for the major scale. And here's what it sounds like a little bit faster. This time we're just going to start at 60 beats per minute and work our way up to 120. So pause it, try it at your own speed a few times, and then start it when you're ready. Here we go. Ready? Go. Ready? Go. Ready? Go. Ready? Go. Ready? Go. Ready? Go. All right, last one. Ready? Go. Well, how'd you do? Did you get through it first try, or is it going to take a couple weeks? Let me know in the comments. Well, if you're just itching to try your new skills over some backing tracks, but you're still not sure where to put this scale in order to play in the key that you want, here's that list I promised you earlier. It shows you the fret that you start the shape in, and the major and relative minor key that corresponds to. So if you're playing this in the first fret, that's A flat major, which is also F minor. If you move it over to the second fret, now you're playing in A major and F sharp minor. If you move it over to the third fret, you're playing in B flat major, which is the same as G minor, and so on. So find a backing track you like. The key of the backing track is always in the title, and then use this chart to find the frets to play for that key. Or if you like playing in a specific set of frets for some reason, you can use this chart to find out what keys that set of frets is, and then search for backing track in those keys. And also remember that it's not just this shape. Once you get to here, you've got the little pentatonic right here. Or from here, you can get over to the stacked pentatonic. So use this pentatonic box as kind of a starting point to get to the other shapes that you know as well. Now go have fun. But before you do, maybe give these buttons some love. And if you do, maybe YouTube will give me some love. I doubt it. But maybe. I've got hope. All right, see you in the next video. Bye.